Good evening. For years, the world has watched Zimbabwe's startling descent into chaos and poverty. But now it's a country at breaking point, and we have first-hand evidence tonight of a people with nothing to lose beginning to fight back. With their country on the brink of collapse and with President Mugabe showing no sign of giving up power, many Zimbabweans are saying enough is enough. Anti-government demonstrations are taking place nearly every day now. Such public unrest was previously crushed by Mugabe, but opposition leaders are now saying they're prepared to die in what they call a battle for freedom. Our Africa correspondent Martin Geisler and cameraman Andy Rex have been undercover in Harare to witness events in a country that could be on the brink of change. Here is their exclusive report.
This was downtown Harare yesterday afternoon. Protesters blocking the streets, heading for Parliament. These people risk being beaten and jailed, but they don't care anymore. They're fighting back. Demonstrations like this are happening almost every day now. Robert Mugabe's grip on power may be loosening. The people here have reached breaking point. You see all these people sitting around, you just don't know, do you?
No. Anybody can turn you in for a reward, or they'll be working for the government. With so many unemployed, they all need the money.
It is an unnerving business reporting from Zimbabwe. Just driving through Harare's streets, it's impossible to escape the feeling you're being watched. You never know who's in the car behind you. We were on our way to a safe house to speak to two key figures in the protest movement. Well, given the climate here at the moment, this is a risky enough venture for us, but for the two people we're about to meet, it's extremely dangerous. They're on the run. They're being pursued by government agents, and they have to change address here every single day.
Hi.
How are you doing? I'm Martin.
I'm Ishmael.
Hi Ishmael, good to meet you.
Fine.
Ishmael and Fred told me their country is on the brink of revolution. The people here are starving and conditions are only getting worse.
People were afraid of coming out and protest, but right now I can see there is a change because people are ready to be in the street anytime, any minute.
Ready for what?
For anything. They are ready for anything right now.
They know an uprising would be bloody, but this is a population with nothing left to lose.
Yeah, I know it's dangerous if you are fighting a dictator like Mugabe. I'm prepared to die for this country. Those who will come, those who will be left, I know they will fight for change.
We are prepared to fight. We are not much afraid right now because already we have died. You are thinking you are talking to a man who is living. No, I'm a dead person already because the damage which caused by Mugabe, it's repairable.
If the president is worried, it doesn't show. He threw a birthday party for himself this week and paid the bill, tens of thousands of pounds, by docking civil servants' pay. It was classic Mugabe, filling his stomach while his people starve.
Happy birthday to you.
In the township of Mubare, we found another party. Johnson Chikomba turned 6. One small bun, all his parents could afford. This is real life here, a daily struggle to survive.
Very impossible to keep up those 3 kids and the wife here. So we are in a miserable, as you see it, we are living in a miserable life.
These are desperate times for Zimbabwe, and as more people here turn despair into dissent, the country's very future hangs in the balance. Martin Geisler, ITV News, Harare.
Well, I'm joined by Henry Olonga, the Zimbabwean cricketer who staged a very public protest against Robert Mugabe's regime. He wore a black armband during the 2003 World Cup to highlight what he called the death of democracy in his beloved Zimbabwe. It led to a warrant being issued for his arrest on charges of treason, a crime which is punishable by death. He was forced to retire from international cricket and effectively go into hiding. Henry, thank you very much indeed for joining us. Do you get a sense here, seeing what's happening in Zimbabwe, that something significant is changing?
I certainly think so. I think I've thought that for a long time. I just didn't know what would get people close to the edge where they thought that now was the time to really start demonstrating and you know, trying to take efforts and measures that would really oust the government. I don't think that was the case a few months ago, but I think things are in such a meltdown at the present time that it looks like there's something significant on the horizon.
And do you believe that this could develop into something bigger?
I certainly hope so. I think this government has clearly failed the people. I'm just speaking on that's just my opinion. I think when you talk figures like 1,600% inflation and the government is so desperate they're having to ban people from protesting, I think you realize that things are really, really desperate. And I'm getting the sense from people back home that I know that now is actually probably the right time to take a stand against this regime.
But we all know what President Mugabe is like. Do you fear a crackdown if this goes on?
I think they have tried to crack down on people. I think they've banned people from protesting. I think there's a 4-month ban in place or 3-month ban in place. There's various curfews of all sorts. But I think that people's dignity has been taken away in the last few years. And I almost think that people will get together and start doing things that are clearly showing that there's civil disobedience that is warranted. I think this government has failed the people, and the people clearly have the right to stand against them.
All right, Henry Olonga, thank you very much indeed. Here, the